Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to This Month in Monster Taming, where we go over the major upcoming events within the genre. This month we have official confirmation of the Temtem Cipanku update, and the Monster Sanctuary 1.1 update, the Chainmonsters Alpha and public Skyclimbers pre-alpha, 3 Monster Taming Kickstarters, and more. With all that being said, take a seat, relax, and let's dive right in. Okay, so I want to start things off with a couple of honorable mentions, if you will. So first up is the Druggiemon Alpha, which has been delayed to either May or mid-summer, for those of you who don't know. And the second is the full launch of Relegend, which has been delayed until further notice. Other than that, you will notice a couple games that we have discussed in the last month segment or even February segment. However, this is because there have been delays. That said, first up on our list is to occur on April the 8th, and that is the end of the Necromancer's Gift Kickstarter campaign. The campaign has had a solid run, gaining over triple its goal of the time of recording this video, and has unlocked every initially planned stretch goal. For those who might not know, Necromancer's Gift is a monster taming roguelite with choice-driven elements similar to Slay the Spire, or for more recent examples, Malice and Greed and Myth on Island. The game will feature a more adult story with ambiguous characters, and overall looks to be an incredibly interesting project. You still have just under a week to get access to some of the backer rewards, so definitely check it out if the campaign does interest you. The following day, on April 9th, the Monster Sanctuary patch we've been anticipating since February will be set to release. For a refresher, this update will include new difficulty options for both hardened and casual players, and will feature a new game plus mode, which will of course add a layer of replayability to the game. Not much else to say since we've covered it multiple times already. On the 13th of April, the much anticipated Mithrin Kickstarter will go live, and for those of you who don't know, Mithrin is a monster taming and raising game inspired by games such as Monster Rancher and Pokemon. With a heavy focus on the day-to-day aspects of monster taming, this seems to be the perfect game for anyone looking to chill with their Mithrin, train them up, and then battle them with real-time combat. 2 days later, on the 15th of April, will be the Monster Tribe Kickstarter, which Monster Tribe is a monster taming RPG with a beautiful pixel art style, if I do say so myself. I've been personally really looking forward to this one, and I do have a showcase planned for the game now that the Steam page is live, so definitely stay tuned for that. Sometime in mid-April, the Chainmonsters Alpha will also go live, and we have recently gotten brand new footage of the game showcasing a complete graphical overhaul. This is another game that I have been anticipating heavily, as it's another monster taming MMO, the first of its kind since Temtem, so it'll be really interesting to see the different ways in which this game sets itself apart. Towards the end of the month, and currently the goal date is April 27th, though it's not set in stone, we have the Laxidays Kickstarter. Now, Laxidays is an RPG inspired by games like Persona and Pokemon, and features real-time combat with companion-based monster taming. This game also gives off a cyberpunk-esque vibe, and overall just looks really good. Over towards April 30th, we will see the release of the new Pokemon Snap, which has a lot of Pokemon fans and fans of the original quite excited. The game is what you'd expect from a rebooted Snap, featuring new mechanics such as feeding wild Pokemon, allowing for dynamic interactions, a photo editor mode, and a day-night cycle. Okay, so we have a few more updates to go over. However, they don't have set dates but are confirmed for April. First up is the Temtem Cipanku update that we've been also, much like Monster Sanctuary, been anticipating since February. The devs have confirmed on Twitter that it will be launching this month, and I'm hoping that we get a little bit of notice before it pops so I can set some time aside for it. For those of you who've been watching my channel for quite some time, you'll know that the Temtem updates are a pretty big deal for me, as in my opinion it's been quite a solid title, and each update has been a lot of fun. Monster Crown's 8th content pack will likely drop as well, which will include the 3rd legendary monster and an expansion to the story. Generally, Jason updates the game towards the end of every month, so I'd expect it around the 30th. Now, this is more of a development for the content creation side of things, but it is a big deal considering that the pre-alpha of Skyclimbers will enter its 2nd wave, opening up the doors to content creators such as myself. This basically means that I'll be able to create various videos and streams playing the pre-alpha and learning more about the game's inner workings. I am super excited to get my hands on this one and complete that Centopedia. Now, finally, last but not least, the Last Monsters update, which will include the first story segment of the game, which was originally planned for March, has not come out yet, so I'm assuming April will be when that happens. After this, the devs are planning on putting out an update that will add enemy monster tamers to the game, but there's no concrete date on that just yet. So yeah, guys, there you have it. This month is going to be pretty jam-packed with a plethora of Kickstarter campaigns and a healthy amount of updates and or alpha accesses. The long-awaited Temtem update is definitely something I'm looking forward to, as well as finally getting access to Skyclimbers and the Chainmonsters Alpha. It'll be really nice to gain a greater insight into more of these games, giving this channel a wider variety of content. Now, with all that being said, if you guys do want to stay up to date on all things monster taming, the entire genre as a whole, if you would, make sure to like and subscribe for daily monster taming content, and you can check out my monster taming Discord, as well as my Twitter @GymLeaderEd. All links will be in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.